Welcome, let's talk about the fourth Bouldering World Cup of the season, Navi Mumbai, India. Miho Nonaka and Kokoro Fuji won their first gold medals, and Shona Coxie missed the podium and the finals for the first time in about a year. The qualifying round was full of easy problems. It was a flash fest, especially for the men. Jeremy Bonder, Kokoro Fuji and Yeonwon Chon flashed every single problem, and 20 men got 5 tops. As simple as that for the men, 5 tops, you are in semis, less than that, you are out. Take a moment to enjoy this sequence by Sean McCall. When Sean McCall campuses, it looks like he's weightless. Not so easy round for the women. Nobody climbed in the third problem, but 15 climbers got 3 tops or more, and Leneve, Noguchi and Nonaka got 4 flashes. All the big favorites made it to semis, and there were many ties. The route setters needed to break all those ties and get from 20 climbers down to just 6, so they prepared a very difficult semifinal. Out of 40 climbers in semifinals, just 17 managed to get a top, 7 men and 10 women. But as hard as they were, all the problems were solved. And take a look at Solsa solving the third problem. This was completely different from what the rest did, and this was not the intended sequence. And at the end she had to rush it because she was running out of time. She matched the top with just 2 seconds left. Difficulty aside, the big news from the round was that Shona Coxie ended up in 9th place with just 1 top and 2 bonuses. The last time she didn't make podium, not just finals, but podium, it was last year in Toronto, and she was having problems with a finger back then. So Coxie didn't make finals, her top in 3 tries wasn't enough. The woman needed a flash to make finals, the men 2 tops. The finalists were, on the female side, Melissa Leneve from France, her 3rd final of the year, then Monica Recchi from Germany, her 2nd final in a row, Katharina Sauerwein from Austria, 1st final for her this season, Miho Nonaka from Japan, 3rd consecutive final for her, also from Japan, Akio Noguchi, silver medal in Chongqing, 3rd final of the season for her, and in 1st place Sol Sa from Korea, her 2nd time in finals after Chongqing 2015. The male finalists were Alexei Rustov from Russia, he's been in 3 finals so far this season, Kokoro Fuji from Japan, also 3 finals so far for him, Jeremy Bonder from France, finalist in Kaso, Tomoa Narasaki from Japan, winner in Chongqing, Rustam Gelmanov from Russia, winner in Kaso, and Yeonwon Chon from Korea. This was his 2nd final of the season. Now let's review the final problem by problem. It was a hard final, especially for the women. The first problem for the women was the easiest. 4 women flashed it, and the other 2, Sauerwein and Recchi, flashed the bonus. It was normal climbing, no trickery, hold-based, just normal hard climbing. Bad holds, crimpy, and this move right here was the key. The left-hand crimp shut down both Recchi and Sauerwein. Very physical problem for the men, big moves, and getting out of that 3-volume trap was the crux. All the men got the bonus, most of them used this feet first sequence, but according to the route setter that was helping with the commentary, it was possible to do it as a shoulder press, something that Kokoro Fuji tried a couple of times but didn't work. In the end, just Tomoa Narasaki got the top, he flashed the problem, Yeonwon Chon fell on the very last move. Second problem, another running start. We've had something like that in every World Cup this year. From there, an easy dyno to the top. All the climbers except Rustam Gelmanov and Jeremy Bonder solved the problem. It was surprising to see Jeremy Bonder failing on that one because the French team trains those sequences and I was expecting a quick top from him. Fuji and Narasaki flashed the problem, Chon did it in 10 tries. Women's 2, really cool first move, coordination, body tension. Recchi did the move without the toe hook, really strong. After the bonus, one of those dynos in which you need to quickly swing your feet to stop the move. Just Noguchi got close to the top, and Noguchi climbed the problem in her own way, starting with the left hand and no toe hook, and there's throwing her right foot first, using that impressive flexibility of hers. but she fell going to the top. Women's 2 remained unclimbed. All the women except Solsa got the bonus. Really nice third problem for the guys, my personal favorite. Again, no trickery, just normal hard climbing. It was possible to skip the bonus entirely, and the Russians did just that. By the way, in the IFSC format, getting the top means getting the bonus, even if you don't touch it. Kokoro Fuji flashed it, Narasaki and Bonder couldn't top, but they got the bonus. The third problem for the women didn't work too well. It was a bit boring to watch since most climbers fell on the first move. Just Recchi and Solsa got the bonus, but they couldn't go all the way to the top. Recchi got quite close. Going into the last problem, everything was up in the air. 4 of the men and every single woman had options to the gold. 4 climbers topped men's 4, the number of attempts was to decide the medals. The problem started with a similar move to that of men's 4 in Chongqing, then a hard Gaston, lots of body tension and an easy jump to the top. Rubston did its second try and moved to first place, then Fuji did the same, moving Rustov to second place. Narasaki solved in 4 attempts, which got him the silver, and Chon used 5 tries, he ended up in 4th place. So male podium, Kokoro Fuji, Tomoa Narasaki and Alexei Rubtsov. Women's 4 had the same issue as women's 3, most climbers fell on the first move, the difference is that 2 climbers got the top on this one. Monica Recchi flashed it, making that first jump look easy, and things were so close on the women's final that she immediately moved to the first place. But Miho Nonaka also got the top using 3 tries. That was Nonaka's second top, and she got in first place. She had to wait for Noguchi and Solsa, but neither of them managed to get the top, and Nonaka won the competition. So female podium, Miho Nonaka, Monica Recchi and Akio Noguchi. Melissa Lenebe had the exact same score in finals as Noguchi, but she ended up in 4th place due to the count back to semis. Absolutely impressive results for the Japanese team, 4 medals including 2 golds. Shona Coxie has lost some of her advantage, but she's still 79 points ahead of Lenebe, 83 points ahead of Nonaka and more than 100 points ahead of Noguchi. Kokoro Fuji leads the male overall, just 13 points ahead of Rubtsov, 37 points ahead of Narasaki and 39 points ahead of Gelmanov. And that's it for today. Next stop, Innsbruck in just 3 days. I will see you there. Thanks for watching.